Hello everyone, I welcome you all again in my new video. So let's see the analysis for Monday, that is on 14th of March. What are my views for Nifty and Bank Nifty? So let's start with Nifty first. And so looking at these levels in Nifty, so these are the major lines which I have drawn based on how Nifty performed in last weeks. So there is a wide range that Nifty is between 16,440 to 16,760. So on the upper zone, if Nifty is able to cross this levels, that is above 750 levels and moreover like 800 levels, and is able to sustain at those levels, we can think of going more bullish on Nifty, or we can think of going long in Nifty. Coming on the downside is like this is the level which I have marked, which Nifty was trying to touch on the downside. So if Nifty comes in this level, so we can think of more sell-off. So here you can see there is a gap here in Nifty. So at 360 levels, 300, 400 levels. So that's why I'm expecting, like, if Nifty goes below this levels, we can think of a more downward movements in Nifty. And as you know, the behavior is of market doesn't remain always in one direction. It has to come down, it has to give some kind of correction before it goes up in this direction. So market cannot be all the time in the same range. It has to come down, there has to be a pullback, then again go up, and then this kind of always a pattern is developed in the market. So that kind we can see here the Nifty is giving. And as on Friday we saw that Nifty almost remained in a quite a range only, we can see around this levels, and it was a good day for option we can say option sellers, because buyer might not have earned a much in that, but for sellers it's a good day because there might there got a decay, because Nifty remained almost in this zone. But now what we are expecting for Monday is that if we don't get any kind of gap up or a gap down opening, as I always mention that there can be situation, and nowadays it's always happening one or the other day, that if we are getting either a gap up or a gap down, mostly gap down openings. So if we don't get a gap up or gap down opening, we'll look at this levels and we will like if we are an option seller, we will short our strikes accordingly. And if you are an option buyer, you can just go long if Nifty is above to sustain above this levels, and try to go long on this levels. And if Nifty goes below this levels, so if Nifty goes below 560 levels, we can think of more sell off in Nifty. So based on this levels, I have marked this. So on the downside you can go like 16,400 levels, and on the upper side we are looking for 16,800 as a strong level. So there is a almost a 400 points range in Nifty. So this is for Nifty. Now let's go to our Bank Nifty analysis. So this is my Bank Nifty analysis, what I have done. So based on, as I mentioned, so Bank Nifty almost also performed the same levels like Nifty on Friday, and it almost remained in the same zone from 34,800 to this levels, 34,300 levels. And so it was a good day for the option sellers. So what we are expecting in Bank Nifty, so the first level it has to cross on Monday or tomorrow till we get an indication of going long in Bank Nifty is this level, 34,800 levels. But since why I have marked this big range, this is based on the data what Bank Nifty is performing in this complete week. So on the upper side, so let's see the broader picture first. So here we can see it's 35,400 levels on the upper side, and on the downside we can see below 34,200, or we can say the 34,000 level is a major support for Bank Nifty. So you can see almost a 1,400 points range is there for Bank Nifty here. This big range is coming up because of persistent gap down or gap up opening in Bank Nifty because of the geopolitical situations. So we can expect like on Monday, if Bank Nifty opens anywhere above this levels, or it gives a gap up opening above this levels, we can see we have to wait for this 35,400 to cross, because in the chance it crosses 35,000 level, we have to wait for it to sustain above this levels. then we can think of going long in Bank Nifty. Similar case is on the downside. So if Bank Nifty opens below 34,400 levels and it starts coming down to 34,200 and then it breaks 34,000 level, we can think of more sell off in Bank Nifty. And the next level what I have marked is 33,800 levels, that is for the Bank Nifty, and below that you can see more levels are there. So these are the levels, 33,400 levels, 33,200 levels. So these are the levels for Bank Nifty. So as you can see, there is a broad range in Bank Nifty, so we have to wait for the confirmation. And again I am repeating, like if these conditions will only be valid if Bank Nifty opens in the same range as it closed on Friday. So we can follow these levels. Else if there is a gap down or a gap up opening, we have to get our new intraday levels. But that's why I have given this broader level, so you can have in mind what levels it can perform on Monday. So these are my levels. So hope you like this video. If you like this video, you can comment in the video like which portion of the video you like the most and what all videos you want to see in future. So thank you everyone, and please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.